Today I am doing a Techo Kaigi. If you are unfamiliar with that, it is a Japanese term meaning something along the lines of a planner meeting. It's where you take a moment to reflect on your journals and planners, life choices. This is the planner stack that I started the year out with. This is my Hobonichi weeks. Oops. I use this as an everyday planner. For the first time, I bought a pencil board, but I don't really use it. It just slips out all the time and it kind of irritates me. Look it says to film something. I'm filming something. I did do a setup of this at the beginning of the year. I will probably do a flip through of it at the end of the year. And I have my 2025 one already picked out. I went with the little snack. I wish he was more in the center. Oh, it's so cute. This is a B6 Stalogy, and I use it as my health planner. I haven't updated it in a while. All it would say is just, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I hurt. I woke up today and my neck is killing. Oh, I can't turn my head. This one is a writing planner. I haven't written practically all year. I'm not going to talk about this. It makes me sad. I was using this for planning my YouTube videos and Instagram content. I'm replacing it with a plotter, which I'll show in a bit. I really love the monthly pages. This was the most helpful for me, but I really don't need a weekly page when it comes to planning my stuff. At least right now, I don't need it. I don't want to say this is a planner failure because obviously I stopped using it, but it did help me learn what was working and what wasn't working. And then another one that I feel bad about abandoning was my meal planner. I stopped cooking. I don't want to cook anymore. I hate it. I just want to eat fast food. Honestly, this became too much of a distraction for me. When I first started using it, I would sit down every morning. I would update everything that I had eaten like the day before, what we had spent on food. And I think it was just a great way for me to procrastinate from stuff that I really actually needed to do. I also think the size is kind of massive for a meal planner, but I wanted to be able to print out recipes and stick them in here. These are all very expired. Actually, I still haven't been to H Mart. Don't need kimchi, I have kimchi now. Yogo, always. Nori. I need sushi rice. Chili garlic sauce? I don't know. Maybe I will end up using this again. I think I'm going to replace it with this on the menu pad. All the Swedish meatballs are gone. Yesterday we had, what did we have? Oh, we had Arby's. Because they had a BOGO. See? This is what I mean. I just want takeout. So yeah, until we get our lives together and both of us decide we want to cook again, I don't need a meal planner. But I will keep this and use it to hold my recipes for next year. So it's not a complete waste. Oh, man. I added a hemlock and oak daily planner to my lineup halfway through the year. I found myself writing a lot of to-do lists on scrap pieces of paper every day, so I thought maybe a daily planner in addition to my Hobonichi weeks would be helpful because I don't want to clutter up my Hobonichi weeks with a bunch of mundane tasks. This is the first time I've ordered from Hemlock and Oak. Very important. I also put on these Midori tabs because it's kind of hard to navigate month to month. I like in the weeks that all the months are together in the beginning and then you have all your weekly pages. This has all the months distributed throughout it. I think June, yeah, this was the first month. I had a lot of fun decorating it. I don't really love this paper for fountain pens. There's some bleed through, a lot of ghosting. It just doesn't feel great writing on it with a fountain pen, but it was a good excuse to use my gel pens. So how this is set up is you have a box for what you're supposed to focus on for the day, your intentions for the day, a schedule that goes from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m., and then a little heart thing here for health, I guess. And then you have a bunch of check boxes for your to-do list. I did really want to try out blocking out my schedule. I don't have a lot of appointments or obligations, so I don't probably need this. I would not get another one of these, at least with the season of life that I'm in now. It's just not necessary. I think I prefer to just use a scrap piece of paper and write down my to-do list, cross it off, and recycle it. I don't need anything fancy like this. Let's see, what is today? Walk, dog. And I did that until 11 o'clock because she wouldn't let me go home. I was also kind of using this for meal planning as well. Bacon. Oh, son of a... My neck hurts. Run dishes. That's probably not something I need to put on a to-do list, but it makes me happy being able to check it off. I'm doing this now. How exciting. Fry bacon. What else? Anywho, I will probably just use this off and on until the end of the year, and then I'll go back to the beginning, and I'll either use this for scrap paper or jotting down notes. I'm not going to worry about it, but I do want to use up the pages. Oh, pain. This, oh no, why were you not screwed on? This is my puppy journal that I started once I got my dog in March. There she is. And I'm going to continue using this in 2025. I did post a flip through of this if you're interested in how I have this set up. Basically, I use it to track her appointments, her diet, medications, and then I also write down. I'm trying to talk and my throat is like itching. And now my nose is going. Oh, my neck. Oh my God, I'm a mess right now. This is in an asextology. Okay, taking a break. I had to soothe my throat with some chocolate. It didn't work. I need more chocolate. I'm falling apart. And then my next new planner is this plotter. I shouldn't have bought this. And I was going to try to hold off and not start using it until 2025. But then I was like, why deny myself the pleasure of this fabulous piece of leather? This is replacing my social media happy planner. Film Techo Kaigi. I'm doing that right now. So satisfying. The nice thing about Plotter is it's so customizable, so I'm still working on setting this up and getting it to a point where it's just really working for me. So I started carrying a Traveler's Company notebook with me. This is in the passport size and the color olive. I keep my credit cards in here. Then I just have an insert here I kind of use as a catch-all. I'll journal, I'll write to-do lists, and then I have a sketchbook insert and some cash. That's it. It's very simple setup, but I take it with me everywhere now. These are my memory keeping journals. This is the A6 Hobonichi 5-year. I've filled up one of these already, so this is my 6th year doing this. I'm not going to show what I've written because it's personal. I'll write down what I did for the day, and then over here I will put in a photo or a sticker, so it gets very chunky. Then I reach for this occasionally. It's just a diary. Sometimes I write my deepest, darkest secrets in it. It's one that I've had for a very long time, probably since elementary school. I'm just really trying to use up a lot of my old journals that I've started. I can't. Does anybody go back to their journal entries when they were a kid and just cringe? What a dumb child. I have people on my list who are irritating me when I was a kid. I don't think I'm gonna get through all this by the end of the year, but that's fine. I would just like to finish it up and then move on to the next half-finished journal from my youth. But this cover is just it's ugly. Then I have travel journals. This is my current volume. I got to emboss volume 4 on here. And I finally finished a volume. Got volume 3 done. It got really chunky. I may have to pick up another one of these archive folders just to fit it in there. I'm also working on this project where I am going through old trips and journaling about them. I haven't really made any progress on this since I set it up. Reading journals. Yay! Why is this upside down? This is my TBR journal. I've been using it for the last couple of years. It's kind of where I plan what I'm going to read next and keep track of my unread books. I also just like creating lists and checking them off. Lots of lists. Lots of lists. This will continue with me into the new year. Ugh, get down. Messy. Then I have a short story reading journal. I'm going to continue using it until it's full, and then I will probably pick up another one. I really enjoy this size, especially for short stories, because I don't have that much I need to write about. And this is my 2024 reading journal. Ew, why is that so hairy? Gross. Oh, these are notes. Well, that's disgusting. I don't know what it is about this. I have not enjoyed journaling in this as much as I've enjoyed it in the past. I think part of it is because I started my YouTube channel and I feel like I need to do everything on camera. I was considering using my journal kind of like I use this one, where it's not a specific year that I have this for. It's just until I fill it up and then I go on to the next one. But I also like the idea of starting fresh, especially because this size is kind of a pain. It's the first time I'm using the square size from Archer and Olive, and I think I want to go back to an A5. The pages are really white too, but I'm going to try to get one that is not the vegan leather, because swear to God, really? This thing squeaks like crazy. Okay, well, that's everything, I think. I'm really looking forward to 2025, and I'm curious what you guys are planning on using for like your everyday planner or your everyday journal. Thank you for watching. Bye! 今日は手帳会議について話します. Did I say that right? Probably not. Do that again. That's a horrible noise. I'm just worried that when I film stuff, you're gonna see my face. And I don't want you to see my face. If I wanted that, I would have a camera aimed at my face. Ow. Ah. Neck pain. Should add that into my journal. What's the point? All it needs to know is I'm over 30.